things I used to do that now give me the ick. Coming in first is getting blacked out drunk. So I used to go out and drink to the point where I would black out and wake up the next morning and have no recollection of what happened the night before. And this wasn't like a, oh, hee hee ha ha, I was so lit last night type of, drunk. This was like I would black out and completely crash the fuck out. My friends would tell me what I did the next morning and I would be so freaking embarrassed. I would not remember a single thing. And the crazy part is I would hear all these embarrassing things that I did and I would literally do it again the next night. Do you guys see this tooth right here? Yeah, it's fake. Let's just say I went on a little trip to Vegas, went out one night with all my teeth, and woke up the next morning with a missing tooth. And it had to be the tooth in the freaking front, too. So, like, you could clearly see my tooth was missing. And do you think I learned my lesson then? Nope. I went out the next night with a missing tooth and everything because I did not give a damn. Starting my day off drinking alcohol for breakfast. So I would wake up, and actually, I wouldn't even call it breakfast because back in the day, I would wake up at like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. But anyway, basically, the first thing I did when I woke up was drink some alcohol. So I would wake up and start my morning off with grabbing a wine cooler or a Truly. And if I was feeling really good, I would drink a Buzzball. And by 6 p.m., I would be on a good one. And I remember at this time, my man and I had actually just started seeing each other. There was this one time he was on the phone with me and he was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I just woke up, just took a shower, drinking a Buzzball, putting on makeup, getting ready." And he's just like, "You just woke up and the first thing you're gonna do is drink alcohol?" And to normal people, that's literally not normal. But to me, it was like normal because at the time, I just wanted to start my day off with a good buzz. Like, it was normal to me. And guys, I'm not sharing this stuff like I'm proud of it. Like I said, I now cringe and get the ick from the thought that I used to be like this. I'm just sharing my life of how I was before so you guys can get the idea of like how much of a mess I was back in the day and how I went from that to how I am now. And the next thing is coming home lit as shit and falling asleep with a full face of makeup on. And the diabolical thing is that I would wake up the next morning hungover and I would make plans with my friends to like go out to eat or like grab some coffee to like, feel better. And I would go out with the makeup that I fell asleep in. Half my eyebrow is gone, my eyeliner's all smudged, I look like a freaking raccoon. And it just never occurred to me that like I looked freaking crusty and that I could potentially bump into somebody I know and they're gonna see me like this. And actually, I think there were times where like I bumped into people I knew looking like that, and oh my god, dude, like I just didn't even care. Like I said, it just never occurred to me that like I looked freaking crusty, musty, disgusting, and people saw me like that. Oh my god, I'm literally getting the ick from thinking about it right now. Like, what were you thinking, sir, buddy? Why? During this time, I did a lot of damage to my skin. Obviously, drinking a lot isn't good for your skin. And on top of that, I was falling asleep with makeup on like pretty much almost every night because I would come home lit as shit literally almost every night. I was just such a mess. And, it was just one of those things that like I was young and dumb. I didn't take care of myself. I'm actually still in the process of repairing the damage I did to my skin